Headlines pa. Tonight's headlines, Diaz makes headlines around the world. No need for 405 billion Bayanihan 3 amid pandemic. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,562,420. Habagat to dump more rains. Bargain hunting lifts PSEi. And 2.2 million more jobs created despite pandemic. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, July 27, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The historic gold medal feat of Diaz in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics made headlines not just in the Philippines but all over the world. On Tuesday, some of the biggest publications in the United States featured the Philippines' first Olympic gold, such as the New York Times, People, South China Morning Post, Time Magazine, and the Washington Post. Websites of TV stations and their shows, such as Channel News Asia, Today Show, CBS News, and NBC, also included the Philippines' historic achievement in their lineups. Diaz on Monday captured the gold medal after ruling the women's weightlifting 55-kilogram event. Malacanang stood firm that there is no need to push for the passage of the 405 billion pesos Bayanihan 3 bill into law just yet amid the raging COVID-19 pandemic. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque made the response when asked why such proposal was not mentioned during the president's final State of the Nation address. The proposed 405 billion pesos Bayanihan 3 seeks to jumpstart the economy and tide over low-income families grounded by the COVID-19 pandemic. With the Bayanihan 3 still in limbo, a social weather station survey released this week also showed 48% of Filipino families saying they feel poor, but Roque, however, maintained that the government has done enough to aid the poor amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Department of Health reported 7,186 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Tuesday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,562,420, even as 13 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought the active cases to 56,477, and of the total, 93.8% are mild, 1.3% are asymptomatic, 2.3% are severe, and 1.1% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,478,625 after 5,672 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 27,318, following 72 fatalities recorded. Data from the DH also showed that 58% of the intensive care unit beds nationwide are in use, while 39% of the mechanical ventilators are occupied. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that the southwest monsoon or Habagat is expected to bring rains over the Ilocos region, Batanes, the Babuyan Islands, Apayao, Zambales, and Bataan. In its 24-hour forecast, the weather agency warned against possible flash floods or landslides due to scattered to widespread moderate to at times heavy rains. Meanwhile, occasional rains brought by the monsoon will prevail over Metro Manila, the rest of Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Abra, Benguet, rest of Cagayan, Mindoro provinces, Marinduque, Romblon, Northern Palawan including Cuyo and Calamian Islands, Antique, and Aklan. The rest of the country will also experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. In business, bargain hunting lifted the local bourse on Tuesday, but the peso ended the day weaker against the US dollar. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index rose by 149.97 points or 2.35% to 6,522.58 at the closing bell. The broader all shares jumped by 74.60 points or 1.88% to 4,039.75. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Limningan said that the local equities market hit oversold territory amid the start of earnings season and the Federal Reserve policy meeting. Volume totaled 1.17 billion shares amounting to 4.3 billion pesos. Advancers led decliners at 155 to 43 while 29 shares were unchanged. The peso meantime depreciated to 50.42 against the US dollar from previous day's finish of 50.35. And Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Carl Kendrick Chua said on Tuesday that jobs in the country were higher by 2.2 million from the pre-pandemic level. Chua said that through risk management and implementation of granular lockdowns, the country generated more jobs amid the coronavirus disease crisis. Data from the Philippine Statistics Authority Labor Force Survey show that there were 42.5 million Filipinos employed in January 2020. In its latest LFS in May 2021, total employed Filipinos was at 44.72 million, 5% or 2.2 million higher than January 2020 numbers. However, due to lockdowns that started in March 2020, most business establishments were closed and challenges brought by the pandemic made some entrepreneurs close their businesses and shed workers. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its Community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our Community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Manong Joe po.
At Ate Maita.
Ngayong Hunyo, bahagyang tumaas ng 8 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rates. Ito'y dahil sa dagdag singil sa WESM.
Alam niyo ba, pwede kayong i-update ng Meralco sa text or sa email gaya ni Sarah G. Sisendan kayo ng advanced updates tulad ng upcoming bill details. Di na kayo kakaba-kaba sa paghihintay ng bills. At anumang mangyari sa bill, masira, mabasa, o mawala, no problem. To get updates, i-update ang inyong contact information sa Facebook Messenger, meralco.com.ph, email, hotline 16211 o Meralco Business Centers.
Handa kami makipag-ugnayan sa inyo para makapaghatid ng mas mabuti, mabilis, at pagkinahawang serbisyo.
Hanggang sa susunod na
Meralco Advisory.
Make long distance easy with the Mirage G4.
Hatch something big. The all-new Honda City hatchback with 4 seating modes. Utility mode, long mode, tall mode, refresh mode. The all-new City hatchback. Hatch more life.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring Ring apps or the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.